Well, all right. Good morning on this Monday as we get another week started. Cheers to you from Coffee Mug with the letter K. My whole family's name starts with K, including our most recent addition, a dog, uh, Boston Terrier named Coco. So, more for that in the future. But hope you're doing well today. Hope you had a good weekend. What I wanted to do today was to spend a few moments talking about an exercise that I do about 2 times a year, sometimes maybe on the high end 4 times a year. But it's a set of questions that I stop and ask myself as a checkup. I think personal reflection is so important and something that we all don't do enough. And amidst personal reflection, it's a chance to talk to ourselves rather than simply just maybe listen to ourselves. We can actually talk and say, no, this is what I need to be doing and I need to be true. It's been said that intentions don't get us anywhere. Intentions actually don't determine who we're going to be. Attention determines who we're going to be. What are we giving attention to? So these questions help me talk to myself properly, go through from self reflection about the kind of person I want to be, the kind of man I want to be, the kind of Christian I want to be. So, whether you're a follower of Jesus or not, I think there's some useful things here for you. And if you're a Christian, I think there's some real useful things for you to consider. So, there are 8 questions. I'm going to go through them fairly quickly, give them to you, and then you can be on your way this morning. So, one of the questions that I ask is what is a discipline? Question one: what is a discipline I need to work on? So, what is something in my life that I should be being disciplined to do that I'm not doing it? Maybe it's exercising, maybe it's how I'm eating, maybe it's reading, maybe it's time in the Bible or prayer, maybe it's date night with my wife, whatever it is. What is a discipline that I need to work on that I have not been working on and I need to put more attention to? So, question one: what's a discipline I need to work on? Question two: who is someone that I need to thank? Who is someone that I need to thank? I think it's very easy to get caught up in the flow of life and to not stop and say, who are people I need to encourage, I need to appreciate, I need to value? So, question two is, who do I need to thank? Who do I need to go out of my way and say, I'm thankful for you, I appreciate you? And who is that? Number two. Question three: who's someone I need to apologize to? Who is someone that if I really stop and think and reflect, I need to tell them I'm sorry. I need to tell them I haven't honored them, I haven't loved them, I haven't supported them. Maybe again, it's a family member, one of my children or my wife or my parents or my brother or my sister or whatever it is. Maybe it's a coworker. Maybe it's someone in the church. Maybe it's a friend. Who's someone that I just need to think about, you know what, I've wronged them and I need to tell them I've wronged them or I've disappointed them and I need to acknowledge it and I need to apologize. So again, question one: what discipline do I work on? Question two: someone I need to thank. Question three: who's someone I need to apologize? Question four: who's someone I need to forgive? Who is someone that if I'm honest, I still have kind of like stuff in my soul, bitterness against them, frustration against them. I haven't let it go. I haven't forgiven them as the Lord has forgiven me. I can feel it when their name comes up that I have that stuff in my head. I've got a lot of internal dialogue going on and on and on. So, how do I say, who's someone I need to forgive? And I need to then make that happen either in my soul or with them or both or whatever it is. Question five: what is a truth of Scripture that I need to remember right now? What is something that I know to be true in the Bible that I'm not applying, that I'm not thinking about, that I'm not dwelling on? Something that would give me hope, something that would give me encouragement, something that would challenge me or inspire me. But what is something about Scripture that I know that I need to know right now, that I've known in the past or I've known to be true, but I'm not applying it to my life? Sometimes when life gets a hold of you and things are bad, my wife always says, don't let what you knew to be true in the light become false in the darkness. And so sometimes I need to stop and say, okay, what's Scripture amidst all this going on in my life that I need to remember and hold on to? So that's number five. Number six: what is something I need to say no to? What is something that I'm doing or that I've been asked to do that if I say yes to it, it's actually going to hinder me from maybe some of the other things on this list or just other things in my life that I really should be doing? Because to say yes to one thing means to say no to another thing. So what's something I need to say no to? Something I need to stop or something I need to not start, but what's something I need to say no to? Number seven: what is something I need to learn? Based on things that are going on in my life. So I mentioned earlier, we just got a dog. And so My oldest daughter is really owning the dog. She really wanted it. And so she's the one who's really learning all the process of how to go through the crate process of the dog and potty train the dog and discipline the dog and teach the dog obedience. But there are things that I have to learn about that. Sometimes there's something at work. Sometimes there's something around the house or whatever it is. Who am I kidding? I don't do anything around the house in terms of construction. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. But if there's something I need to learn, what is it I need to learn about a different thing that is going on? And so, even in the last few weeks, been trying to really learn a lot as it relates to racial reconciliation and all those kind of things. So what's something I need to learn? And then the last question, what is something I should be praying about that I haven't been? What is something I should be praying about that I haven't been? If I'm just honest, there's things that get in my life and then they're in my mind and they're in my heart, but I'm not taking them to the Lord. I'm not giving the Lord, I'm not praying through them. And so I need to stop and make sure I pray about those. And so again, twice a year for sure. And sometimes 3 to 4 times a year, I stop and I just work my way through this list. Let it be a checkup. So I talk to myself, let it to be something that I make sure I'm giving the right attention to, not just intentions, but attention to. So I'll work through them and then we'll call it a day. What discipline do I need to work on? Who is someone I need to thank? Who's someone I need to apologize to? Who is someone I need to forgive? What is a truth of scripture that I need to remember? What is something I need to say no to? What is something I need to learn? And then the last one, what is something I need to be praying about that I haven't been? All right. I hope those help you. I hope that you'll stop and do that little kind of personal diagnostic and it'll serve you well. Be encouraged. We're going to get through all that we're going through. God bless.